The stalwart patrons say their names with reverent pride.
Hey people, gonna do something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna do a rant. I know I rant on individual moments in games, but here's just a rant video. I put up a Hollow Knight Silk Nerd video the other day, talking about how I got a refund and I didn't like the game. And a lot of Silk Song fanboys went berserk hating on me. I'll quote one guy, one nerd said, got a refund, lost a sub. Now, does that guy expect me to believe he was actually watching my videos regularly? If that offended him to make him unsub, he was never a fan, he wasn't watching nothing. He was probably just some guy who subbed from a guru tip video, and then probably forgot he was even subbed to me, and then saw that video and was like, what? Got a refund on the greatest game ever, let's get him. His sub meant nothing to me because he wasn't watching the videos. Subscribers don't mean shit, views do. I wouldn't be mad, but I didn't even slag the game off. I just said I didn't like it. I could have been a lot nastier if I really wanted to be. So it made me suddenly fascinated. What is with people who like a game getting mad? Not all people. Now, it's not all people. Now let me tell you, there's a number of good people, but they tend to look the other way. The good guy says his opinion about a crap game. The other good guys who agree with him or don't really care, don't say anything. The bad guy who's got to say his opinion in anger does what he has to do. It made me realize that the keyboard warrior today, the single biggest problem in society today, he can take your life, he can take your wife, and he can take your knife. But it's not just YouTubers. You see it on forums, you see some guy on a forum say, I don't like this game. He doesn't even really get that mad about it. And then all these weirdos come back going, oh, well, we hate you and blah, blah, blah. What do you care if someone doesn't like your game? What you're seeing right now is footage from Tekken 8. That's my game of the year, before you ask. And I know it came out last year, but DLC came out this year, so it still counts. It wins game of the year every year from now on, I think, till the DLC stops. But loads of people don't like Tekken 8, and I really don't care. To be honest, I probably end up agreeing with a lot of their opinions of what's wrong with it. Because no game's perfect. Fighting games have become a key niche genre, and tons of people hate them. The weak single player being a key problem. But so what? Does that stop me enjoying it? But some other nerd doesn't? And he can sit and slack it off and make videos about it too. It doesn't bother me one bit. It would only bother me if I was co-involved with the game and I was one of the co-directors. Then it would bother me, but I'm just a guy playing it. What do I care? It's extra baffling if they're gonna say, well, the more people who hate it, there might not be another sequel. Really? A guy with a dead channel says his opinion, hardly anybody's watching, and you think that's gonna hurt the game sales of another one? Now I can understand subscribers who weren't happy I wasn't gonna play it because they wanted to see me rage at it. Those people didn't bother me. It was the people getting offensive with key insults on a good man who was just saying his opinion. Poning free speech, a God-given right. I didn't mind the people replying with just, oh, I like it, and then saying their opinion. That's fine. It was the people getting genuinely mad. You could see it in the replies. They were pissed. And it wasn't because I wasn't going to play it. They don't even know I am. It was because someone didn't like their precious game. What is missing in these people's lives that they need everybody to agree with them? One guy went, why did you play it if you weren't going to like it? And it's like, well, how did I know I wasn't going to like it unless I played it? I didn't like the first one, but you never know. Maybe they changed it. And if I hadn't played it and said, I just don't want to play it, it looks crap. Well, you didn't even play it to know. But then I was getting moaned at for playing it. Some other guy, why did you not play it for longer? I was playing it for 90 minutes, man. First of all, if you play it over 2 hours, you don't get your money back. And two, if a game is pissing me off after 90 minutes, that's a long time. How much longer I gotta give it? I didn't like the art style. I have to like the art style of a game to like it, and I hated it. Didn't like the feel of the combat, it was just weird. Didn't really like the difficulty, it was too hard. And then I've seen a tons of hardcore Hollow Knight fanboys moaning about the difficulty, saying it's way too hard and way harder than the first one too. Anyway, I didn't like the fact there was no map. When you got a map, then there was no compass. And you double back and wonder where the hell you gotta go. You know, when I'm playing, some guy was like, how did you not know how to heal when it was something called bind early on, which I didn't know that meant heal. I just pressed the button when he told me to. I didn't pay much attention. I'm playing like about 8 games at the minute. I'm playing Metal Gear 3, Oblivion, Mario Wonder, Dino Crisis 2, Tekken 8, Red Dead Redemption 1, and random retro rages. Your brain's playing that many games at once when you're a YouTuber. You can't remember half the stuff. You're not really paying attention. Your brain's in about 50 different games. If I'd have kept playing Hollow Knight, yes, eventually I would have understood, okay, that's heal. But that wouldn't have stopped the big problem. What made me really tune out was with the maze-like confusion of it all. So where do you go? I don't want to have to keep bringing up a video looking at where I go, and I don't want to sit there blindly wandering till I eventually figure it out, because all that's unusable footage. I can't edit. I want to be able to play a game for 30 minutes and that's it, done, that's the video. I'd have to play that game for 3 hours for one 30-minute video. All these other games I gotta get to, I haven't got time for that. These weirdos, that's all they've got, this one game. They can get obsessed with it, I can't do that. I don't want to play Tekken all day if I could, learning its hidden secrets. But I haven't got time, I gotta play all these other games. And then people say, why do you hate everything that's coming out? Well, I just don't like anything that's coming out. What do you want me to do? Pretend I like it? That new Silent Hill, didn't like it. Combat just pissed me off. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound I liked. Now make no mistake about it, there's a number of good games, but they tend to be from years ago. And then some other guy, why did you play it if you didn't like the look of it? Because a number of fans were bugging me over the original game to play it, and I never did. So I thought, okay, maybe I'd give it a try. Maybe I could look past it. I could have looked past its hideous graphics, but I can't look past the maze-like crap level in it. I can't do it. Some people love being lost in a game, bumbling their way around. Well, I hate it. Just like I love fighting games. Lots of people hate them. They don't want to sit there learning the ridiculous, convoluted, complicated combo systems and sidestepping and punishments and frame data and all this. It's so goddamn tedious. Even I hate it. But I love the game enough to sort of try and pode through it. But I completely get why other people hate it. These fanboys can't see why someone would hate their precious game. But I ask that key and core question again. Why do you give a flying frig? Ask yourself that very important critical key question now. Is it a deep worship for Thruthgar, needing his approval? Well, guess what? You're not always going to get my approval on everything. You're going to have to learn to live with that. Look deep within yourself next time you're about to type on your keyboard, on your computer. What am I doing? Put that kind of passion into animal cruelty and try and stop that with your rants and government takeover and control. Some random YouTuber's opinion that doesn't matter, doesn't need your energy, really, does it? And for actual fans who've watched the end of this video, you want to see me play games I like, join Patron. That's where I tend to play games I like. I don't put them on the channel because they're old and won't get views, but I want to play them, so I throw them up on there. You'll love it. Huh? Lasers! What's going on over here? Treasures. Why did he just do that? What the fuck did he do that for? Oh my god, right. I've had enough of this game. How can I go back to a previous load?